Good evening, Blue Shirt Undergrounders. This is your post-game recap for Monday, April the 15th. The New York Rangers are the President's Trophy winners. They are the top team in the National Hockey League. My name is Jim, and look who has joined me on this historic, and it is historic. This is only the fourth time this has happened in Ranger history. Eddie Geik. Eddie, good evening, sir.
Elation. Total elation. The elation proclamation. If you're not elated right now, you're never going to be elated. You got to be proud of this team. You've got to.
Right.
I never in my wildest dreams foresaw this.
I don't think anybody did. I don't see how anyone. Maybe Tony Stanziano.
He is the only one.
Right? He got his man, and he backed it up. He talked the talk and walked the walk.
He looks like a genius now. Now the real season starts, but this is quite an accomplishment for a lot of players. And quickly, I'll break down the game.
Now comes the anxiety level 10.
Oh, yeah, this is
the jitters. Everything that comes with playoff hockey, the swearing off of this team.
Yes.
I'm never watching another game again.
The 7
Why
game
do I keep
series,
doing this to myself?
The caffeine, the Jolt Cola, the Mountain Dew Code Red.
The stress eating.
The stress potato chip eating, the alcohol, whatever your vice is. Anything to soothe the pain of what?
All of them.
All of them.
Right. John Riggs. Good evening, John Riggs. Years shaved off our lives. Yes.
The breaking of chairs.
The Xanax.
The Xanax.
Yes. The Xanax will be flowing. I renewed my prescription today.
Very good. Very good.
Now, the hot rumor is, and nothing is confirmed yet, but the rumor is that the Rangers will play game 1 Sunday at 3:00, which is good for a couple of reasons. Well, the Knicks are playing at home. Their first playoff game is Saturday.
Okay.
So that apparently sets up the Rangers for Sunday, which if they play every other day, which is the formula they usually follow, that would mean game 4 on the road, Washington maybe, next week from Saturday, the 27th, which means the viewing party could be on. We won't know anything until they confirm times and dates and everything, but it's looking promising.
Okay.
So let's talk about this game, Eddie. Rangers win 4-0.
I mean,
Jack Roslovic.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Roslovic gets him started.
Yeah, well, I think
he does exist.
What his third goal as a Ranger?
I think so.
Just a little quick Roslovic eval. I feel like he's Julien Gauthier 2.0. I feel like he's a little bit better. Just a quick thing, but hey, listen, it's all right now. It's pomp and circumstance, so I'm not going to really. The Rangers did not have this game. I mean, Ottawa had a lot of good chances. Shesterkin again, just playing out of his mind. I mean, this is how you want him going into the playoffs.
Absolutely. His fourth shutout of the year. He made 26 saves, many of them spectacular. Rangers were beat on faceoffs tonight. They were beat on hits. They were
Ottawa came out
dreadful on giveaways. Dreadful.
Yeah. Oh God.
Dreadful.
They were making a lot of lazy passes and just.
What's up, Marty?
But listen, it feels good to be a champion of something.
It does. It's a banner.
It's a banner. I mean, champion of the regular season. It's. Hey, listen, for what the offseason was like, for this to happen, it's a complete opposite.
Right.
I said, we've said on this program it was a very miserable offseason. Now they're hating on us. We're
From the
living rent
outhouse to
free.
the penthouse.
As Mandar told me in a text, we are living rent free in the Islanders and Devil fans' brains. Because, well, I can't say brains, the place where the space between their ears.
Right.
Because apparently they were chanting Rangers sucks in unison at the Cock or the Rock or the Pebble or wherever they were during that Devils Islander game. Who cares?
Who cares?
They'll be knocked out in the first round. We're never going to see the Islanders. The Rangers are going on to bigger and better things. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited, guys. Jim's excited.
This is the Rangers right now.
Exactly. Get off me. Get away from me, kid. You bother me.
You bother me. Get out of here, kid.
I mean, I will give. No, I can't. Not on this glory. I cannot give any credit to a team. But I will say, Ottawa came out and they played a decent game.
They did. They did. Absolutely.
I mean,
they weren't going to just lay down. They always play the Rangers tough, though. They always play them tough.
Yeah.
But they beat the Rangers early in the season, didn't they?
Could be. Columbus beat us twice. We still managed to win the President's Trophy, even though the Coats beat us twice.
Right.
That's right. As Costa says, don't hate, appreciate. A lot of records, Jim. You got Panarin, what, 120 points, a new Ranger record?
New Ranger record.
Right.
49 goals. Chris Kreider finishes with 39 goals. Fans chanting, we want 50.
Lafreniere, he got 28 goals. Much improved season. I'm really looking forward to see this guy moving forward now. You saw Will Cooley. What did he play every game this season as a rookie? Or close
Except
to it.
Missed one game.
He missed one game.
And yes, the Rangers did lose to Ottawa 6-2 back in early December.
So a lot of improvement. Braden Schneider has really evolved as a defenseman.
He really has.
And I've got to apologize to Costa because he's here. I poo-pooed you. Poo-pooed or poo-pooed? I don't know, but I did both. When I said there's no way they're going to put an $8 million defenseman who's the captain on the third pairing, and I owe you an apology. Because
they had an $8 million center once playing the third line. Why not?
Those were
the captain.
Ones. Yes, Jake Schneider with
Jake and Schneider. Jake.
I hope you got that one, Chris. That was a good one.
Jake and Schneider.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about half the time. It took 82 games for these idiots to realize the Rangers are the best team in the league. We had all season. We heard about the other teams.
Oh, we heard about the other team tonight too.
A little bit. The Shane Pinto. Oh, they're young. They got the whole nine. But
he's part of the future of the Ottawa Senators. That's what we want to talk about in Game 82, going for the President's Trophy and all the pomp and circumstances you said that comes along with it. Let's talk about the future of the Ottawa Senators.
Right. You got a guy going for 50. You got a guy going for 40. Adam Fox gets his 17th goal of the season. Talk about he struggled early. And I like the way they rewrite history. They were right about Shesterkin, struggling, and then of course Benoit Allaire saved them, of course. But how we have no mention of how Keandre Miller was sticking the joint up in the first half. We have these guys are making progress. They weren't as steady. Braden Schneider was not good in the first half. It was until Trouba got hurt that he started to shine.
That was when he really picked up his game. I thought he picked up his game before that, but when Trouba went down was when he really started to look like a first-round pick, highly touted first-round pick.
Right. So, whatever. The chuckleheads that do this, do that broadcast, phenomenal. I don't really care about them. It's about us. It's about the fans.
It's about the
And
fans. It's about us. It's about our flowers, our banners.
about our flowers. I don't care. I don't care. It's funny how Ranger fans who said, I don't want to win the President's Trophy because it's a jinx, all of a sudden this became the barometer. This game, if they failed, this means the team is terrible.
If they lose, if they had lost this game tonight, it becomes a referendum on the entire regular season.
Exactly. They couldn't win it when it counts.
In some of Ranger fans' minds, it completely negates the other 54 wins of the season.
Exactly. They couldn't beat Ottawa in that last game. This team's in trouble.
I don't believe in jinxes. Not this one. I just don't. I want to win it all. I want to be. This team loves its game sevens, and you know what? I want to be home for every one of them. I want to be home. I want the home ice advantage. I don't care if they don't win. If they don't win it all, they don't win it all. But I still want to win everything on the way.
Yes.
I don't want to backdoor anything. I want to be the best. I don't want to be, I don't want to struggle as an 8 seed, scrimping, I don't. Bring it on. Bring it on. You want to be the best? Got to be the best.
Right.
Got to beat the best. Take it on.
And I love the fact that the rest of the league still doesn't respect us. They think we're lucky. They think, I don't know how you get lucky through this many wins.
Right.
I mean, they really, with the comebacks, with the stopping, the cauterizing, the little bit of lag they had there rather than fall into a total free fall. And a lot of that had to do with Jonathan Quick, who came in and won 18 games for this. Jim, I wanted this guy gone. I was like, why? Why? Waive this guy quick. I mean, and he turns out to be so valuable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know. Was the President Trophy, Sean, was that available today?
I thought it was in the building, but I didn't see it on the ice. Maybe they didn't want to bring it on the ice because the fans were coming out for the shirt. The jersey.
Yeah, maybe. I thought they said that for next year, like
some 8-year-old kid goes running off with the President's Trophy.
Hey, listen, when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I was certainly wrong about Quick. And I think
we didn't all poo-poo Quick.
Who liked him?
Well, me. I did. What did I say back in September? I'll worry about the backup goaltender when it's time.
That isn't really like a strong
get all worked up over
endorsement.
the backup goaltender.
That's not a glowing endorsement, Jim.
Well, I wasn't going to glow.
I mean, you weren't burying him like me. I was burying him.
His fan base was in a
Quick
panic over Jonathan Quick.
Speaking of Ranger goaltenders, we've got to say, I know this is just a post game, but we got to give our flowers to Louis Domingue, who scored a goal with the Wolfpack.
He did, from his knees.
From his knees.
From his knees. That was impressive. Good for him. And I'd like to think we had something to do with that, meeting him on the ice in Hartford.
Well, could have been. We take credit for everything we can.
Yeah, I see that, Chris. I got it on here in the background. It looked like they let people line up and take pictures and stuff. That's cool.
Oh, that's good. Finally, they're getting with it.
Yeah, remember what was the COVID? The year after COVID, they just put them on the table and everybody came out.
Yeah, that was
get the hell off the ice.
I guess if you pay $1 billion for the freaking season tickets, you deserve a photo at least.
Right.
Joe Garcia.
Hello, Joe.
Joe, are you going to go to the Carolina games and root Carolina on against the Piles? Did Sam call any dudes a girl this year?
Not that I heard.
Know. And that was listen. The Rangers don't have a lot to celebrate in their history, so I'm excited. I'm glad.
You have to enjoy every moment when it comes, because
now it's just going to be pain.
If you're only judging it on the ultimate prize, then you're going to be disappointed more often than not, no matter who you root for. So you might as well enjoy it. Enjoy the 55 wins. Enjoy the shutout. Enjoy the President's Trophy. Enjoy the Metropolitan Division champions. Enjoy it all, because heartbreak is just a bounce away.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just a bounce away. The bracket of misery. This season's place on the bracket of misery is just one bad goal away.
I will tell you though, the agita index is going to be at like 2,000.
Yeah, it's maybe even a little inflated this year because there's higher expectations, I think, and there's a lot. This is gonna be it's gonna be nuts. Right, Willie Nelson is never far away.
Yeah.
That 93-year-old bastard is hovering over us at all times.
I tell you, but it's been I mean, now I can't believe it's over. The season is over.
Yeah, it's crazy. It goes so fast.
It really went fast. It went fast. It really ended up fast. It's like we're done, and there's like what? A couple of teams got another game to play.
Which is great. I think it's great. The Rangers will get a little break, be nice and fresh for the opening of the playoffs. So,
I want to definitely for the big show. We got to discuss this Filipino thing, and
yes,
which if the guy could play, put him in there. I got to tell you, once that first power play unit goes off, that second is bereft of talent. I mean,
well, yeah, I don't.
Alex Wenberg.
I call him Wenberg, as in when's he going to score?
Yeah,
when's he going to bring some offense?
I know he's a defensive guy, but
tonight is not the night for that.
Tonight is not for that. Let's celebrate, folks. As JD said during the Stanley Cup, grab some milk. I don't know why he said that. Have some milk. Are they still doing the shirt off your backs?
No, they're into the post game now.
I heard 2 people wearing a Rempe jersey. They got 2 actual humans to fit in a Rempe jersey.
Right. Now the coach is speaking.
Oh. This is when Drury tells him he's fired.
Right.
What? I was hoping for 60 wins. Do you think I will save this for the big show? Yeah, Panarin. I don't know. We'll get into that too. That late reporting by Larry Brooks, but
yes, we'll talk about that Wednesday night will be the big show, 7:00. We'll talk about it all.
Yeah,
tonight's just all enjoyment.
Yes, it really is. I mean, you look at the players and people. And it's a whole restart once the playoffs start.
Right.
Good guys become villains. Villains become good guys, as far as the Rangers go. And
nobody's become superstars.
Yeah. You get a couple clutch goals. I still hope. I'm holding on. I know that maybe the Rangers could win a game in like 5 games, 6 games. Am I hoping for? Why couldn't they? They got one of the best power plays. Their penalty killing is fantastic. The 5-on-5, did you see the stats of the 5-on-5? That
I just know they were 16th.
Yeah, and then their expected goals was higher. They just don't score. They get fairly decent chances.
Well, it's stuff that's fixable.
I think so. You just got to get a certain players. They got to get going 5-on-5. That's it.
Right.
So, I mean, I thought it was a really good win. I loved how they were trying to get Panarin that 50th. He was trying to get 50. It just was this team really cares about each other, and they seem like they have that. Hate to lose mentality, obviously. They won more games than any NHL franchise in the league this year.
They won more games this year than any New York Ranger team ever had. 100 years.
Right.
Now I understand the first, we played 48 games back in the day, or 50 or 60, and then 70 games. But still, it's nothing to sneeze at. This season is nothing to sneeze at.
And then go ahead.
If they're out in the first round in 5 games, none of it's gonna matter. But
right.
We're not gonna. That's for another day.
I'm just taking it game by game because the only way you can do it, you can't.
Right. It's out of our control.
and to shield your feelings from being hurt and by like, oh, I'm not, I can't. I actually did another show last night. My friend Dave, who was an Islander fan, cool Islander fan, he passed away. And I used to work with him at Stony Brook. We used to do basketball, lacrosse games together. And he passed away. And I was talking about, they were asking about the Rangers. And I said, I gave a plug to our show and said, listen, the emotional makeup of a New York Ranger fan, I can't analyze them. I think I was like this when I was 15 or 16.
Right.
But you guys got to enjoy the highs. You got to ride the wave. You can't worry about what's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And I went at it. I'll be brief. I went at it with somebody. Did you see that on the Facebook? Oh, no. Max. I went at it with somebody on Facebook because they were like, what? I'm like, do I watch the same team that these people do? Laviolette doesn't make adjustments. He brought up half of Hartford this year. I mean, I got to see players or heard players' names. All right, Matt Robertson never got a freaking chance, but are you watching this? I go, what? 54 wins is not, at the time, is just not enough.
There had to be an adjustment somewhere, right? You win 55 games. You don't do it by doing the exact same thing every night, right?
Right. And I mean,
I know somebody on Facebook, and I don't think she's in our group. I know she's not in this one, and I don't even know if she's in our big group, but I know some of the other people in here know who she is. Every time they'd lose, which was only 24 times this year or something like that, she put up a picture of Peter Laviolette with a tag under it that just said "not impressed." I'm like, so wow. You're just going to say this every time they lose? Whatever. Anyway, whatever. Some fans are just
never. That's not the kind of Ranger fan I want to be associated with.
Right. We don't want them. They're not in our platoon.
Yes, exactly. I'm not going to
this
war
is a
with you.
Platoon. Right.
Hi, honey. Jen's here. Jen is, I'm sure,
she's
elated
tonight, so she's checking in from work.
Very good, very good. So you're telling me now I will be doing the post game from a remote location. I will be in Atlantic City Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be watching the game.
Well, the recap will be Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay.
The recaps are on the off days.
Oh, that's right. I still will be in Atlantic City on Monday.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm never coming home.
All right.
Actually, my wife is going to join me up there on Tuesday.
Nice.
So I'll be watching.
R&R?
Yes, actually, some much needed R&R from this President's Trophy run. She needs R&R from me from watching these Ranger games every
roulette
night.
and rum.
Roulette and rum, R&R.
R&R. Yeah. So just a reminder: the playoff game shows will be on typically the night in between games, just like we've done in the past. They'll be Patreon only. There will be some big shows sprinkled in. We don't know when. We'll figure it out once we get a schedule. But the post game, the recap shows are just for Patreon, and we'll do it just like we did this one. I'll send out a message with a YouTube link. We're going to do them on YouTube. We won't do them in the Patreon group. We'll do them as an unlisted YouTube. This way everybody can access it, because not everybody that donates to the show is on Facebook.
Right.
So and the functionality of YouTube is just so much better than Facebook anyway. So we'd rather do them this way, like we did tonight. I'll send you out a link. Here's the link to the show. I'll send it out through the Patreon site so it goes to your email. So make sure you have your updated email in Patreon, and then you'll need that link to join us, because nobody else can find it. It's what they call unlisted. So that even if you subscribe to our show, you don't know we're on right now, because I didn't share this link with you. So it's not like Cutter can crash the party, or Kana, or whoever, anybody.
Kana's not a Patreon member?
Kana's not a Patreon.
Does he work for the government?
Budget cuts. I don't know.
You can't get any fish nagels out of that guy? That's right. That's right. He's banned.
Ipsy
banned.
Pipsy.
Cut I can't ban because I know he's
What are you
dead
gonna do?
too. And Costa, he parts with the cheddar for this show. That's why he's in all. And he called the Miller Schneider pairing, which to me is, I mean, he's an idiot savant.
So yes, the Rangers are in the playoffs. We'll be doing shows for you guys in between every game. We'll try and lay out some kind of schedule for you once we have a playoff schedule. And keep your fingers crossed that the schedule favors a viewing party for the 27th at McHale's. They have, of course, they want us there, so we'll let you know.
What is that, a Saturday or a Sunday, Jim?
That's a Saturday. So basically, we have a Saturday. We're the 27th. We can, any time frame on the 27th works for a viewing party, or Sunday if that game happens to be Sunday the 28th. We just got to hope it's an early afternoon game because McHale's can't have us Sunday night. And I don't think we'd want to do a Sunday night one anyway.
No. Everybody's got to go to work or whatever.
Right. I would take Monday off just so we could do a viewing party. But no, we don't want people trying to make people schlep into the city for a 7:30 game on a Sunday. So anyway, Tony D stole the trophy. Good. And so I guess that's all I got for now.
Just be happy, guys. I'm glad we shared this whole season with you guys, man.
Absolutely.
It's made that.
Matt Zenobia, you are the man.
Yeah,
he's already got plane tickets.
This guy is absolutely either crazy or he's fantastic. I think he's both.
So yeah, I put up two graphics the other day. Joe's on vacation. He's on a cruise. He's out on international waters. I said, listen, can you make me two viewing party graphics, and we'll post them both, and we'll just hope that hope for the best. Because if on short notice, I wanted to have a graphic ready. So, all right, we'll see you guys Wednesday night for the big show, 7:00 as always. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Eddie, thank you for joining me, sir. We are the President's Trophy winners for
I love it.
Fourth time in our lifetime.
Wow. Big time.
April 27th or April 28th, Sean, Saturday or Sunday. That's what we're hoping for. So if the Rangers play game one this Sunday, which is what's expected at this point, and that's what's been flying around social media today, that 3 p.m. Sunday will be game one at Madison Square Garden. So if that holds true, then game two would be Tuesday, game three would be Thursday, game four would be Saturday. So we hope for the best. Keep our fingers crossed. Wednesday night during the big show, we may the schedule may break. Who knows?
Yeah. And guys, walk around, wear your Rangers stuff tomorrow. Walk around with a smile. Enjoy it.
Wear your gear to work tomorrow.
I'm
calling it. I'll write you a note. All right. We love you guys. Thank you, as always, for your support. Eddie, thank you. Always a pleasure. And I will see you Wednesday night.
Okay, my brother.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.